Hey everybody, Ryan FMG here, and today I'm very excited because what are we doing? We're playing some new decks, obviously, but we are doing an ADA burn, aka Sagat burn. And obviously we're using Denjin Renki because if you're playing a burn deck, you want to play Denjin Renki. However, this is not your traditional Denjin Renki. I keep emphasizing burn because this is more attuned to MTG Magic the Gathering burn list, where I just want to live the glory days of adding all of the lightning bolts and lava spikes into this deck of the Teppen equivalents, where we're playing all the sneak attacks, Scarf Humiliation, headshots, and of course Aegis Member, because it's great. And then we're playing just a slew of units that deal damage when they enter the battlefield, or make your damage more, like Leon Kennedy. The really new cards that we are playing is Sakura, because this deals 1 damage to the hero, enemy hero, and the unit in front when she enters the battlefield, and Sagat because it does 3 damage instead of 1. Sagat is 6 MP, so that is kind of high, where maybe we shouldn't be playing 3 of, but man, 3 damage feels so good. So yes, this is Denjin Renki, but not the traditional one, because I'm not playing some of the evergreen cards in there, because you know what? I want to just have all my damage on either units or just going straight to the face. So let's see how many people we can burn out. Round 1 against Dante, we can keep this hand. One thing that I didn't note in the deck tech is we are playing Strider for 2 reasons. 1, more or less every deck I'm playing this week has Strider in it, because I like Strider a lot. 2 is Strider fits this because you get a lot of triggers off of Strider, and it just does a lot of work in this deck. Like this. Well, hopefully they don't do anything. That seems suspect. Maybe they just have too many spells? I don't really know what to do. Because I don't want to play Ryu there. Okay. This is fine. We're just going to burn them out, and it's kind of a little silly, but whatever. It is what it is. Maybe they're going to get us. Maybe they're going to get us. But yeah, I'll definitely trade there. Eat that. This is fine. I'm just going to be playing our units because our units can give some pressure. And we could use this, a gesture, that's fine. This is a dubious game, and I think some of you probably know why I'm saying it's a dubious game, but whatever, it is what it is. Let's just do this. GG's. We also could do this. Everything's dealing 4+ damage. Okay. Well, bird for the win. Let's keep this train going. True power, and finally we have Strider. Let's keep it. Basically, this is just burn Strider, not burn Sagat. Burn Strider. Let's go. Let's just play this right away. Well, I guess after we net one. Yeah, let's just do this. I have a feeling they're doing something pretty degenerate if they're doing that. Yep. The false throne comes out, and that's degenerate. I wonder if this is the big worm or what they're exactly doing, but this is fine, and we're just going to try beat them. It's probably just worth it to sneak attack here, because we have so much damage that's like, oh, you want to save your sneak attacks to Ashley. No. Let's just, use the blue MP, and I don't think there's really a reason to give it shield. I'm just going to do this, I think. Because I don't think dealing 1 damage to them is really going to be worthwhile. This breaks their shield. Yes, we did spend 2 MP, so that doesn't feel the best. But yeah, it's fine. Let's do this. Let's just try to get a lot of damage there, and also we kind of need to empty our EX pocket. Hopefully it doesn't go in the bottom lane. That would be not the best. And even if they have a worm, it's fine. Bottom lane. But a jerk. Let's do this. I don't think we're going to be able to kill the worm, because even though our stuff is doing like 4 damage, that's still not particularly enough. Wonder if we just get like... I wonder if we don't care about this. Yo, what? Let's do this. I still want to get these... Maybe I don't care about the Explorer triggers. Maybe it is just trying to get them as low as possible, right? Because, like, yeah, what's that Explorer trigger going to do? I think we should have just done a sneak attack with the Ashley, so we missed out on 1 point of damage. Yikes. I was going to say, like, we can race a worm, but now this worm just got so buff. Why is this worm? Well, what's nice is we can send, like, these 3 MPs to slaughter of, like, we play this, we get a trigger, we play this, we get a trigger type of a thing. Oh, I feel like this deck is just out to get me right now. I still don't think we should have played our stuff from our EX pocket that fast, but whatever. Sure, that's not going to really matter. Okay, they're at 18. Big sigh. Yep. That will do it. Bam. That was kind of rough. Of note, without the sibling memories of them gaining 7, they would still be at 3, so like that did not particularly matter. I don't think I should have cared about the Strider triggers, which maybe means that Strider is not the best, but we'll see. Ouroboros, let's keep this hand. I guess you could kind of greedily mulligan where maybe you want like a Kennedy, so that you could play Kennedy and get like the triggers. That could be a little bit better. But we'll keep this. This is fine. Yeah, again, maybe this is a dubious matchup with Ouroboros, or just like, I guess I don't even mean dubious matchup, I just mean like, who are we playing against? But I feel like I've been running into this type of stuff quite a bit, so it's not like I'm just going to keep on searching repeatedly. We'll just try to burn them out real fast. Let's go.
You're made of. I don't have time for your interference.
I wonder what's best. It's probably just like doing this. One thing that does really hold this deck back, in my opinion, is that, you spend 2 MP to do 2 damage. You spend 3 MP to deal 3 damage. And yes, now it is, 3 MP to deal 4 damage, and that's good. but it does take you a while, and then sometimes you just have no board presence, so you really need to make everything count. But when it happens, it happens, and it feels so good. Oh, we should have waited a little bit so we would have this, so if they did something, we could have done that. But, like, by that, it's like Selfless Predation or Bust here, and they don't have Selfless Predation. Okay, GG's. Fourth and final round, we are 2-1. Let's see if we can pull out a win against Mirage Decoy. What's nice about Mirage Decoy is sometimes this takes a little bit to set up. However, there's some pretty aggressive versions, so hopefully they're taking their time to set up, because I would like them to take their time, because Burn is not the most aggressive. Basically, I think we're just going to start with Ashley, and then either Sagat or our little dude that's just running around, loving life. We probably just do this. And this to trade with that. That seems good. This will trade with this, hopefully. Ooh, that seems great. I wonder... Well, they can't really kill this. I think we just do this. And now we're just going to, like, sneak attack. Just left and right. Before this dies. Basically, we just want to do the most sneak attack while still getting the +1. I still think we just sneak attack here. I don't think there's any reason to use Scar, especially that we now have like 2 Kennedys. I'm gaining some life is kind of not the best for us. Just doing 2 damage, that's not too much, is it? So I think, oof, Lermu. Okay, we're just kind of going to get aggroed out here, aren't we? So I think... Let's do this. We're basically trying to make everything. So now this has done 1 damage. No! I wanted to quickly do that before using our hero power, but that could have... I don't know. They're at 6. They're at 6. So I think this is actually fine because we have this. I want to make sure that we have 3, so just in case if they counter, it should be fine. Well, that's only doing 4, so if they counter this... Woo! 6 damage for lethal. That was close. That was close. Overall, we just went 2 and 2, and yes, that is not the best record by any means. And is this deck top tier? No, it's not. There are definitely better Denjin Renki lists that are a little bit more controlling with a lot more removal rather than just burn. But I love burn in Magic the Gathering, and it's one of my favorite strategies by far. And I like to try to bring that to Teppen. And it works, and you can have fun games. Like that last game was very fun. Some of the other games weren't that fun, but yes, this strategy doesn't work the best in Teppen. It still is cool, and I'm still going to try it, especially that we got like Sakura as well as Sagat, and those actually felt really, really nice. Even though Sagat is 6 MP, I don't think you can play a playset of Sagat, because when MP is such a restriction for this deck, because you're usually spending 2 MP to do 2 damage, where in a game like Magic, you spend 1 mana to deal 3 damage to the opponent with like a Lava Spike or something like that. So the damage doesn't always go its way, but hey, if you start to get, you know, some Kennedy's down and Ashley down, and then get to use your power, and then, you know, your sneak attack is now 2 MP for 4 damage, or 5 damage, woo, you're kind of going very, very far. But anyways, that's it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed this Sagat burn, Strider burn, whatever you want to call it, and I will see you all